All right. So I know this came out yesterday, and I'm sorry I didn't get to it sooner. It was just after doing like 4 Patreon requests back to back to back, I was just like, oh, I'm tired. I don't want to do more videos. I really don't. So I figured, you know what? I will just talk about it today. And that being what I'm going to be talking about today is, of course, the second trailer for Captain America Brave New World, which I'm shocked is still getting the February 14th release, if I'm being honest. Because we did hear that we are getting reshoots. Now, again, that could easily change. We could easily get, a change in scheduling. I still think there's a part of me that's like, you know what, there could be a small chance that this still gets pushed back because we don't know how many reshoots they'll have, how many they'll do. It's really tough to say. Like, it is really tough to say how much the reshoots are gonna be. That's kind of where I'm at right now. Is, hey, I want it to still come out on time, but there's like a part of me in my brain that's just like, oh, there's a chance that might not happen. Just saying. But hey, for right now, they're still saying February 14th. Reshoots be damned. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, so I'm still very excited for Captain America: Brave New World. I am still like I have said before that like the big one for me, the big one for these MCU movies is, of course, Fantastic Four: First Steps. That's the big one. We did get like a sizzle reel of them showcasing more of it, and it does look like kind of like a fun, like almost like the Jetsons kind of thing. Jack Kirby would be proud with those designs. I'll say that. Yeah. So the major thing with this I'll talk also about a little bit about the Thunderbolts as well. But there wasn't really much for me to talk about other than, it still looks good. That scene in the van looks really fun, and I'm really liking the energy of all the characters in Thunderbolts. It looks like it's going to be a better version of Suicide Squad. At least that's what it looks like to me, is that it just looks like a better version of Suicide Squad. So, getting on track, finally. Sorry, I just kind of lost, I just basically lost track of everything. The big thing with this trailer is showcasing more of Isaiah Bradley, his attempted assassination of President Ross. You see, in the first trailer, I thought it was looking like he was running for president. I thought Ross was basically was in the midst of running for president, and he was trying to get Sam's endorsement. I didn't realize, like, oh, he actually won the election. What a shock. Shocking how, certain elections turn out when you think they are not going to go the way you think. Anyway, getting back on topic. Yeah. So, the big thing with this is that, the big thing with this is that Isaiah tells Sam there's something going on, there's something wrong here, and you need to watch your back. I do hope that, like, this showcases more of his son, Eli, too. I really do hope we get more of Eli Bradley. And maybe even, I'm not saying, like, he'll become Patriot, but I think in this movie, I think what they'll do is hint at it in, like, an after-credit scene of him getting Isaiah's shield or finding it, and then we build up to Patriot. Because, yeah, it does still look like we're going full force with Young Avengers, and in one capacity or another. So that's going to be really cool to see. We get to see more of the Serpent Society. We get to see more of Giancarlo Esposito being Sidewinder. A lot of people were saying he was going to be even I was told of this rumor that the character he was playing was called George Washington Briggs, who was an X-Men villain. But hey, leader of the Serpent Society, that's a solid one too. I still think that the Serpent Society should have been the big villain throughout all of this, and I still don't know how I feel about having, if I'm being honest, I really don't know how I feel about having the leader as a Captain America villain. I really don't know how I feel about it, of him being, the big villain of the story. And we don't see, maybe they'll showcase Mark Ruffalo's Hulk in some capacity, but I thought they would be like, hey, you're dealing with Hulk stuff, how about we do know Liv Taylor's gonna appear in the movie too, so it'd be kind of cool to get, some Hulk stuff, because you've been really denying us some really good Hulk stuff for a while, MCU. And I'm not talking like, oh, She-Hulk was bad. I'm not saying that at all. I liked She-Hulk. I'm just saying, like, as a Hulk fan, they have nerfed. And I understand, like, legal things or something like that, but, like, they have effectively nerfed the MCU Hulk, and it's really starting to annoy me as a Hulk fan that I am. And to not have him fighting arguably his greatest enemy, that's annoying. Like, that's really annoying. But I will give them this. At least we have, like, they're still hiding Tim Blake Nelson's leader. Like, I am still, like, that's one thing I'll give them, is, like, they're not revealing it in a trailer. Watch, when we get to the final trailer, that's when they'll reveal it in the, when they'll reveal it to everyone. When they'll be like, here's what the leader's gonna look like. Or maybe, hopefully they just hide it for a bit, Like, I'd like to see that reveal in theaters rather than just be spoiled in a trailer. But yeah. We also get more of Ross Hulk, of the Red Hulk. I think that's going to be really cool to see. And he does look really good. Like, Ross's Hulk looks really good. But what's interesting is that it looks like that was kind of the leader's plan, was to turn Ross into a Hulk, to either discredit him or destabilize the country. It doesn't look like Ross becoming the Hulk was his own volition in this story. And in the comics, Leader did help create a Red Hulk. Like, he and MODOK were the ones who made Ross into the Red Hulk. So that does kind of connect there. So I do like that connection there. Obviously, we won't have MODOK here, but we still have Leader. Yeah, that's the other thing I really like about that, is that I really do like Red Hulk. Like, I know people are, I'm going to say this right now. I do like Red Hulk as a character. When he came out by Jeff Loeb and Ed McGuinness, I didn't like him. Like, I thought he was overpowered. I thought it was dumb. The writing wasn't great. It was Jeff Loeb Marvel after the Marvel Color series, so we weren't exactly getting A-tier level writing. But when Jeff Parker took over the run of Red Hulk, I thought the character got a lot better. I try my best to, like, find the Jeff Parker. I only have 3 of the books by Jeff Parker when he was writing Red Hulk after Jeff Loeb. That's where I really feel like Ross as Red Hulk really got more character. He got more interesting stories. He got a lot that he should have gotten right out the gate. And it is going to be interesting, because now I see that Marvel is brought Ross back, because he did die in Ta-Nehisi Coates' Captain America, where essentially he was killed, and now he's brought back, and now he's Red Hulk again in what else? Sam Wilson's new Captain America series. Because it's not like, we could just watch a movie and not have it be, directly connected to a comic. Anyway, I digress. So, I'm really excited for this series. Don't get me wrong, I do have my complaints, and I still have some reserves about it, but, Sam Wilson, to see Sam Wilson in a movie all about him, soloing and fronting the movie, and, in a film, and it looks like that Hulk Cap fight is just gonna be a banger. I can feel in my bones that that's gonna be a banger of a fight between the two of them. And yeah, I still have reservations about this movie, probably as a Hulk fan, and I have heard test audiences give kind of bad thought, their negative thoughts, and reshoots this last minute really do kind of make me on edge. But I still am optimistic about this movie. I really have enjoyed everything they've come out for with Captain America, both with Steve and Sam. So the MCU has its ups and downs. Never once, at least for me, has it been Captain America, whether it be Rogers or Wilson. That's my 2 cents on it. So yeah, you guys tell me in the comments below, what did you guys think of the second trailer for Captain America Brave New World? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? Do you think we'll still get the February 14th release? Or do you think it will be, it'll be delayed like at least a month at best? Or do you think he'll stay on time? And also, what are you hoping for the leader, as well as, do you think we'll get Eli become Patriot or hint at him becoming Patriot? I still think, they're still going ahead with Young Avengers. They're just slowly building that up in the background. Yeah. So you guys just comment below, let me know. Once again, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.